Our hope is that we would have every junior high and high school covered in this area. And that's really where we'd like to go next, is to look at where's the schools that we're not reaching yet, and go there. But we've seen that grow every year for the last few years, how many schools we're reaching. So we see every kid in our community has a need for Jesus. So that's where we'd like to go, is to reach every single kid in Kankakee and Iroquois County. There are 15,000 students from 6th grade through senior year in those two counties, which it's not a lot compared to some of the other counties, but we see them, they all matter. Every one of them has a story. And so our real focus is that each of those kids would be in an authentic Christ-sharing relationship with a leader, and that ultimately they would become lifelong followers of Jesus, involved in a local church where they can grow and be discipled to be more like him. That logo is called 3-Story. So there's 3 elements to it: God's story, my story, and their story, and those connections that happen in the context of relationship. I'm gonna hear you out. I want to know about your life. I want to know what makes you tick, what struggles you have, what you like to do for fun. And campus life is a fun place to go, where a lot of the stuff that kids like to do, we do. We play dodgeball with middle school kids and stuff. But we're also talking about real things. So when I talk to a middle school kid they ask me, well, what's campus life? Well, we have a lot of fun, but we're also a family, and family talks about real stuff sometimes. And I think the gospel has a lot to say about every issue that students deal with. And that's how we really point them to Christ, is there's things that are going on in kids' story that Jesus lived through or spoke into. Every time the gospel has something to say about whatever it is they're going through, because it's real, So that's what that looks like.